This week in the United States, Thursday is Thanksgiving. I'm making this recording on a Monday. It'll come out on Tuesday. And the reason I want to talk about Thanksgiving week is because gratitude can be a leadership skill and it can help you in your public speaking journey. So it's more than a once a year celebration of all the things we have to be thankful for. It is an opportunity to create a practice that will move us forward. And let me share a few ideas with you about why that can work and why it's important and why gratitude is more than just a one day a year affair. Gratitude sharpens your presence. When we get nervous and anxious about a presentation, about a meeting, about how something is going to go, we're more in our head. Gratitude takes us to our heart. So practicing gratitude can allow you to be present in the moment, be with your audience, even if your audience is your second cousin twice removed at a family gathering. It doesn't matter who you're speaking with, if it's one person or 20 people or 2,000 people. When we adopt a practice of being grateful for the opportunity to be in that room, grateful for the opportunity to share our message, grateful for leading the team meeting, whatever it is, when we adopt the stance of, I am so thankful I get to do this, it takes us out of our head and into our heart and helps us be present so we can connect with the folks in the room. Because that's truly what good speaking is all about. Not talking at people, but talking to people. And it's an exchange of a dialogue. Even if you're on the podium, even if you're on the stage, you want to create to the best of your ability in a presentation an opportunity for dialogue. And gratitude can help you do that. So start by thinking to yourself, I'm so grateful I get to, and then fill in the blank of whatever it is you get to do. Gratitude shifts your focus from perfection to connection. The challenge that many of us have is the voice in our head that says, don't mess up, say it perfectly. What if I forget to say something? All of those voices are not helpful voices. So when I am grateful, and instead of obsessing about your performance, start by noticing the opportunity. You get to share your message, important information, or you get to have a conversation with a relative you haven't seen in a long time. Whatever that is, you get to share. You get to help solve a problem. You are hired to speak at a presentation, if that's the case, because you're there to solve a problem for your audience. Now, if you're leading a team meeting, you're there to solve a problem for the team. Maybe not solve the problem, but solve the leadership of the exchange. You're going to be the facilitator. You're going to make sure that people get heard, people are seen, people contribute, and that the meeting has impact. You and I have both been through a number of boring meetings. They happen across the United States, I'm sure worldwide too, all of the time. An opportunity to be grateful for the people in the room helps set that up for success. Then the third thing I want you to think about in terms of gratitude is it boosts your confidence by recognizing what's already working. So here's a practice I encourage you, and I always encourage my clients to think about. When you review your presentation, your team meeting, your conversation, whatever it is, you ask yourself these three questions. How did I handle a tough situation with composure? When did I pause as opposed to putting in a filler word. Maybe I listened more than I spoke. That's huge. And maybe quite contradictory when you think about public speaking. But the opportunity to really listen to what someone's saying and make them feel valued, well, that's huge. So before your next presentation, your next team meeting, heck, your conversation with Aunt Elma at Thanksgiving Day, think about these 3 ideas. Notice the moment and say quietly to yourself in your head, I'm grateful for the chance to share this with someone, with share what matters, with have this conversation. I'm grateful for this opportunity. Then I'm grateful for the people in the room. I'm grateful for my team. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the audience. I'm grateful for whatever the group is that I'm speaking to. And then express gratitude for yourself. I'm grateful I have the opportunity to step out and improve my skills. I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to do this. I'm grateful to utilize all that I'm learning. I'm grateful for the resilience I have. So when you take just a moment and be in gratitude for your presentation, I think you will begin to see a huge shift in how you present. Of course, I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to know what you're grateful for. If you know somebody that can use this video, please feel free to share it. And always, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Enjoy your holiday this Thursday, and we'll see you next week.